Welcome back to the C# Full Beginner course. This is episode 3. Up until now, our programs have been static. They run, they calculate, and they print output. Today, that changes. In this lesson, your programs will start listening to the user. Let's begin. What you will learn. In this episode, you will learn how to get input from a user. You will learn how to use Console.ReadLine, and you will learn how to store user input in variables. By the end of this lesson, your programs will feel alive. Why user input matters. Real programs do not run in isolation. They react to what the user does. Games respond to player actions. Apps respond to clicks and text input. User input is how programs interact with the real world. Getting input from a user. In C#, we use Console.ReadLine to read user input. When Console.ReadLine runs, the program pauses. It waits for the user to type something. When the user presses enter, the input is returned. This input is always read as text. Storing user input. The value returned by Console.ReadLine is stored in a variable. That variable is usually a string. Once stored, we can reuse the input later in the program. This is the foundation of interactive software. Converting input to numbers. User input is text by default, but sometimes we want numbers. To do this, we convert the text into a number. For example, int parse converts a string into an integer. This allows us to perform calculations with user input. Simple interactive program. Let's walk through a simple example. First, we ask the user a question. Then, we read their input. Finally, we respond using that input. This simple pattern is used everywhere in programming. Why this is powerful? At this point, you're no longer just writing code. You're building logic that reacts to people. Everything from games to websites uses this idea. Master this, and the rest of programming becomes much easier. Next episode. In the next episode, you will learn how to make decisions in your programs. We will introduce if statements and start thinking like programmers. See you in the next lesson.